Okay, so let me expound a little bit further on how I think this is working. Because there's nothing new under the sun. So here we have the stars, the planets, the moons. We have scripture, the Bible, the Quran, every other religion, every other Wiccan, every religion, whether it's positive or negative. All of those writings combined together, all the political writings, all the political laws, everything put together from every country in the world, but mostly on the global scale, it's the main stuff, biblical stories, stories out of the Quran, stuff like that. And what they do is they take all of this information and they funnel it into a computer. The computer sits there and takes an old story and assigns it a new name. Okay, but it can't change the numbers because the numbers are what makes the thing work. Okay, it's because it all goes back to the original story. So there's nothing new under the sun. So the numbers have to remain the same, but the names can be changed. And so a story of something happening 5,000 years ago could be recreated today with different names, but the exact same thing happening in the storyline. Then what happens is the computer gets this information because what they have is, I'll try to draw a little picture. They probably have it already programmed in that the movement of the planet and the stars and the moons, they probably have that already programmed into the computer. And when they move in relation, they don't have to physically look at it. The computer already picks it up. It takes the times, the dates, the latitudes, and longitudes, and goes back and it assigns it to that particular story, rewrites the names of the characters. It gets funneled back into the computer. The computer takes it and calls it breaking news. And because there's nothing new under the sun, it's not a new story. But it is a news story because when we look here, this, the north, south, east, and west, or news, is the cube. Okay, and the anchormen hold down the 4 points. They hold down the 4 points of the north, south, east, and west. You understand? The north, south, east, west. They hold down what you consider to be reality. And so again, it goes round and round and round. The news, the north, south, east, and west, is the news. This is all the old story that's now it's being processed with CGI and with. Before it was a little bit harder because you had to have people that would go out and act it. Now you don't have to so much, but you do have to have people that will make guest appearances on the news, and those are actors. They're actors. They're paid actors. You know, it's just an old story that they've computerized, but the numbers must stay the same. They can't change. Not one decimal. That's how I think this is how they're pulling this off. Now, do they send people off to die? Yes, they have to, because the story cannot change. The names can change, but the story and the numbers in the story, because it's all done by numbers, has to remain exact. And that's how they keep this whole thing going.